It's the 2K Sports pregame show, brought to you by Kia.
Hello, basketball fans. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports, along with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. I'm Ernie Johnson. Tonight, we'll see the Miami Heat playing against the Trailblazers in Portland.
The bustling city of Portland, Oregon. This is the backdrop for our broadcast setting tonight. We are in the City of Roses, Portland, Oregon, home to the Trailblazers, where we'll be broadcasting today's action live. We're all set to bring you NBA action. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Berry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with Dave. And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report.
Well, the Trailblazers backcourt tandem of Damian Lillard and C.J. McCollum, Patriot League, were connected long before they played together. They met and corresponded during college, and they share similarities. Both start from major schools, staying home.
Some great prospects come from the smaller name schools, David. We'll see it all the time. Thank you. Great, you look up and down both these rosters, and these are incredible athletes on both sides.
So we expect, Kevin, that we're going to get some great highlight plays out in transition here, and you're going to see the court shrink up a little bit for some of the offensive players.
How about the most athletic guy you ever faced?
John Barry? No, I'm kidding, Kevin. I'm kidding.
You like that answer, though, yeah. If he's listening, I'm sure he is.
Yeah, he doesn't.
Jordan, LeBron, who?
Yeah. Most athletic player I ever faced was Kobe Bryant in his prime.
I like that answer. So here's Miami's starting group. Winslow and Bosch at the forward spots. Dragic is out there with Dion Waiters. And it's Whiteside in at the 5, roaming the paint.
And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. And we felt it. Even over here we felt it. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball. And that one no good to start him off on the night. Waiters passes to Winslow. And Bosch gets it to go on the assist by Winslow.
Well, even with the D right in his face, Bosch rises up and sinks the shot.
To the inside. And it's slammed in by Plumlee.
That's one of his best attributes, is his passes hit guys in stride.
And stolen by Lillard. And now running up the court, Lillard pushing it up. Here's McCollum. Score the basket. Nice shot after missing his first attempt.
Yeah, getting after it right now. You love the passion and desire on that play. Excellent rebound, and then the stick back.
The offensive rebound. Aminu against Whiteside. Second chance shot. That one no good. And it's Portland the other way. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. From 12 feet out, will not go. This is off the front iron. For Miami, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Winslow dishes to Bosch. Another shot. And it's Portland with the rebound.
That's still staggering out of the blocks here. 1 for 5.
To the paint. And C.J. McCollum again.
Just like it when he gets in there. McCollum using his wingspan to take advantage.
Miami's gone 0 of 2 from deep here.
Well, after Stephen Curry, Damian Lillard might be the most dangerous three-point shooter in the league at the point guard position. He has unbelievable range and extends that range when he's feeling confident.
Those three-pointers off the mark.
Perfect positioning, and you know he will knock that look down more times than not. Just didn't connect there.
Nice work to get it inside and draw the contact.
Now when you look back over the career of Dragic, and he's always been mindful to take smart shots, Brent, his offensive efficiency reflects that, and it's rare to see him get bullied into a bad shot.
Well, Dragic has had a great field goal percentage for a scoring combo guard his whole career, but you can imagine, Kevin, how much pressure there is to join a team like the Miami Heat. That can affect some of your confidence. We'll see if Dragic can reestablish that here.
Portland leading by 4. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. There's the 3. And it's Lillard again missing. Down low, it's tipped. Fires from 18. Again, the miss by the Heat.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
The Heat trail by 4. Here's Waiters. Now Turner. To the inside. Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. So it's Miami now. And here's Dragic. Feeds it to Bosh. Nails the 16-footer.
Just impossible to guard Chris Bosh when he releases it that quick as soon as he gets it.
For Portland, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. And so the ball out of bounds. Bosh touched it last. Ezeli's checked in for Portland. Josh Richardson's checked in for the Heat. Tyler Johnson comes in for Goran Dragic. Turner inside, covered by Winslow. Aminu, no one around him. Sinks the triple. Aminu's got 5 now.
More and more, Damian Lillard becoming that dangerous playmaker. Does a great job there finding the open man.
Whiteside, the pass to Bosh. Goes back up. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Miami shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
The first one falls. And Hassan Whiteside signing a max contract to return to the Miami Heat this summer. What a dramatic change of fortune for a player, Greg, who bounced around early in his career.
And how about it, Kevin? I think he may be the first player in history to jump from making the NBA minimum to the NBA maximum in one season. He's going to be making 30 times more than he did last year. And who wouldn't like that kind of a pay raise?
The Heat trail by 9. Richardson, that's a 2-pointer. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson. The Trailblazers have gone 7 of 13, just over 50% from the floor. Some good looks. Kicks to Cram. And Derek Williams is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. Here's Lillard. And it's good off the back rim and in.
Well, the versatility of Lillard there. You try to cut him off on the driving lane, and he'll bury you from mid-range.
There's the basket and make it a double-digit lead. Lillard's got his second bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
For 3, Williams. Portland grabs the miss. Lillard dishes to McCollum. Here's Vonleh, and it's off the back rim, no good. The Heat trail by 11. Here's Johnson. And they're going to count the bucket and send him to the line. It could be a 3-point play.
Really, the defense is helpless to stop a layup right there. Just too much of an advantage in terms of the mismatch.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
A pull-up. Vonleh with the rebound. Vonleh's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pushing it up. Here's McCollum. Rebound by Williams.
He's certainly a threat to finish those opportunities with some style and flair, but the defense did a simply outstanding job preventing that from happening.
Yeah, good-looking bounce pass to set up that one.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. The Heat have made 3 of 5 free throw attempts. Free throw no good for Johnson.
And the missed free throws starting to be an issue.
Kept alive.
He have been any more wide open, guys. Wow, I bet he nails that shot next time he gets a clean look.
He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall for him. The scoring fast and furious as we end the first quarter. Portland out in front. They're up by 7. Let's take a quick... And forward James Johnson battled his way back.
I play the game how it's supposed to be played. I play offense, I play defense, I rebound, steals, blocks. You know, I'm pretty much that guy who likes to work hard and don't want anybody to beat him out, you know, except the challenge.
That's exactly the kind of hard-nosed, old-school attitude that coaches just love.
Kevin, and so do his teammates. I mean, a guy like that brings out the best in everybody on that team. They just kind of feed off of his effort and desire.
And we welcome you back to the NBA here on 2K Sports. And we're ready to get going once more. The players having a chance to have a short break and get some rest themselves and get refueled and hydrated with some Gatorade. More terrific basketball in store for us tonight. And taking a look at the Trailblazers' performance here, boys, what do you think they're doing or not doing?
I just don't know that you're going to see a better quarter defensively than what we saw in the first.
Yeah, I just really love that they're playing with their hearts tonight, contesting shots, making their opponent work for every point.
They've got Davis. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Myers Leonard. Then it's Allen Crabbe, and it's Turner in at the 1. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Well, guys, the 10th pick in the draft can sometimes be a diamond in the rough. You remember Paul Pierce went to the Celtics many years ago with the 10th pick, and Justice Winslow fell to the Heat with the 10th pick a couple of years ago. From day one, Winslow has proven to be on the elite side of defenders in the league. Eric Spoelstra told us he plays with a veteran poise, but also with a youthful intensity, particularly on the defensive end. Kevin, he's been a great fit in Miami.
He just makes winning plays, D.A. Thank you. And it's Dragic with the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Brent, the importance of the three-pointer growing and growing. Some worry it's becoming too prominent. What do you think?
I'm enjoying the game. I'm getting a little jealous.
I think everybody is, though.
Yeah, I'm getting a little jealous that I didn't play in this era. But interesting the way that coaches are seeking out the three-point line and in turn trying to create more space for the guys that can do more than just shoot threes, Kevin. So having versatility between 1 and 4, a great screen setter that can roll and command some attention of the defense to suck in the defense. We always talk about the accordion of the defense, bringing them in, pulling them out, and taking advantage. I like the three-point shot. It's here to stay. Just don't mention 4. Don't mention the 4-point shot.
But some are.
Yeah, let's not go there.
Waiters, he's checked in for the Heat. And Turner kicks to Leonard. And the shot goes in. And now it's an 8-point Trailblazer lead.
He's still trying to polish this side of his game up. Leonard looking very comfortable on that move.
Out of bounds, Portland takes possession.
Not exactly sure what was happening there inside the heads of the players, but very frustrated they couldn't capitalize on the opportunity.
Azili's checked in for Ed Davis. Heat also with the sub. Richardson's checked in. Now here's Crabbe. Richardson covering. Outside Turner. Back to Crabbe. And the foul on Josh Richardson. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, clearly struggling here with the foul. Still early. And just one more will put him over the limit.
Leonard draws the double. Outside Turner. Stolen by Waiters.
Only one player gets credit for the steal, but really both defenders made it happen on that one.
Here's Dragic from outside. Portland grabs the miss. They've led by as many as 11 points. Azealia screen. It's stolen by Dragic. Here's Waiters. That's tipped.
A great shot blocker from the combo forward. Aminu's length helping him there.
Azealia screen. Outside Turner. Goes up on the wing. Count the basket. And the Trailblazers lead by 10.
Well played right there. I mean, there's no question who has the momentum.
Yep, clearly on a roll now. Just need to keep doing what they're doing.
And Brent, you played at Oregon State in Corvallis, a couple hours away. What was your experience like living around here?
Well, pretty amazing to watch the Trailblazers while I was a collegiate player, Kevin, and to see the likes of Clyde Drexler, Terry Porter, Kevin Duckworth, Buck Williams, an amazing group that made some deep runs into the playoffs, even appearing in the finals against the Pistons.
Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. And Lillard kicks to Plumlee. It's deflected.
Man, I saw that block coming from a mile away. Winslow really times that rejection perfectly.
Dragic the pass to Richardson. Dragic kicks to Waiters. Good ball movement here by the Heat. Bach. The rebound by Ezeli.
Now, nice work there to contest the finish inside.
The only way you're going to challenge him in that situation, you have to attack with more power.
Turner against Waiters. And Turner kicks to Crabbe. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Here's Ezeli. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got assist number 5 here tonight.
Moving it around. 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Here's Turner. No good. Shot missing. And the Heat going the other way now. Waiters with the ball. Picked up by Turner. Trailblazers leading by 10. And stolen by Richardson. And here's the fast break. Portland grabs the miss. Here's Turner. He feeds it to Lillard.
Yeah, looking up at the scoreboard, guys, that's his 3rd foul, and his coach has to consider now sitting him down. And embracing his role as the Blazers' foundation moving forward, Damian Lillard has the skill and the character to take that role. He's a lead by example type of guy, but he's got a quiet confidence, and he's inclusive of his teammates. That's what makes him special.
Longley's checked in for the Trailblazers. McCollum comes in for Evan Turner. And then for Miami, Whiteside's checked in for Bosch. Johnson comes in for Winslow. And it's Tyler Johnson in for Goran Dragic. Plumlee dishes to Craig. Lillard attacking. That's good for his 3rd bucket. Now 3 for 6 from the field. And Brent, when you look at Damian Lillard, does he remind you of former Finals MVP Chauncey Billups, even just a bit?
I don't know if that's a good comparison just in terms of the physical presence that Chauncey was, but in terms of leading a team and having a commanding presence, boy, Damian Lillard, one of the finer ones in the league.
The feed now to Crabbe. Shoots the 3, and the Trailblazers another 3.
And boy, has he come alive. Since the start of the 2nd quarter, he has been on fire.
Johnson kicks to Waiters. That's in, coming off the assist from Johnson.
Well, he is an offensive weapon, especially when Waiters gets locked in the catch-and-shoot game.
Cloak loose. Vonleh, the pass to Lillard. He's looking for Crabbe and finds him. Chalk up 2 there. Crabbe's got the lead up to 14 now for the Trailblazers.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Here's Lillard. Johnson with the block. And here we go with Waiters. Running it up the court. It's good. Waiters got 4 points now in the quarter.
And he prefers to have the ball in his hands to break down the defense. Waiters with the explosive drive there.
About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. There it is, his 3rd basket. He's taken 7 shots to get those 3.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless 1st quarter, and now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Lillard against Johnson, and the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his 1st foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line.
Oh, no, he's the last guy you want to put on the line. You can just about book the points every time he steps up there.
The 6th pick in the 2012 draft from a small school, no less. It just doesn't matter. Lillard came in and won the Rookie of the Year.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
The Heat have missed 4 of their 8 free throws up to this point. Things not really going their way at the line yet. That one misses. And he nails the 3rd. 5 seconds left in the 2nd quarter. 2 on the clock. And Davis with the basket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got assist number 7 for him tonight. And we've reached half.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Here with Coach Terry Stotts. Coach, they've been shooting poorly. Is that good defense or bad offense?
A little bit of both. You know, I think we're competing defensively, and they've missed some opportunities.
It's led to good results for you, though. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David, and we'll be...
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here once again, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. We welcome you back to the halftime show on 2K Sports. Damian Lillard has been having a big night. He had 13 points, 7 assists, and 1 steal. He's definitely heated up over the last few games, and we're seeing some of that same recipe here tonight. Shaq, how do you think the Trailblazers were playing?
Well, I like it, Ernie, because they're just not settling for outside shots. You know, that part of the game is pretty when it's going in. We've seen plenty of teams try that and fail. Got to have a balanced approach. And tonight,
it is just about time now for the third quarter to begin. After the final buzzer sounds,
a look at the Hawthorne Bridge in gorgeous downtown Portland as we welcome you back to Oregon. Well, it's been a one-sided affair so far through the first 2 quarters, but there's plenty of time to mount a comeback. We're seeing a tremendous game from Damian Lillard.
I know we've said this many times before, but what a great first half. Just an offensive juggernaut.
Well, none of the defenders can stay with him in one-on-one situations. Even the team defense breaks down if he's in attack mode.
Well, we've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. On the floor for Miami. A lot of length up front with Bosch and Whiteside in the middle. Dion Waiters is out there with Dragic. And it's Winslow in at the 3, the small forward. And a wide open look for McCollum. And a miss there off the inbound.
And the Heat making some trades last season to get underneath that luxury tax threshold. They reset the clock on the dreaded repeater tax, which absolutely hammers teams for being over the tax for consecutive years.
For Miami, they have not shot all that well from the free throw line, 6 of 11. And Brent, as you look at how the Heat have moved to get under the cap, and even with the tax ramifications, they brought in Joe Johnson. It's become a big consideration for teams.
Well, there's no doubt that the penalty with regards to the tax doubling up and sometimes tripling up what it is that franchises will pay for going over that luxury threshold is affecting the decision-making of the general managers around the league. But this huge boost in salary cap space, Kevin, that's going to raise some eyebrows as well.
Winslow's shot is off. Trailblazers leading by 11. Here's Aminu. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Aminu's got 7 points in the game.
Just a great job of attacking on the break.
Yep, he got up ahead of steam, and no one could come over to stop him.
His turnovers haven't helped their cause. It's almost as if he's playing for the other team.
Lillard outside. And it's Dion Waiters with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. Pass to McCollum. A floater, and it's denied. And they're able to recover. That one looked like it was on the way down. Yep, they call goaltending. Count the bucket.
He thought he had the clean block there, but the refs saw it differently, and they call the goaltending.
And the Trailblazers making a change here. Leonard's checked in. When you look around, we see a lot more face-up power forwards than in decades past. That's what teams are looking for, wouldn't you say?
I'd say teams are looking for, Kevin, guys who at the 4 and 5 spot can help a team move the ball from strong side to weak side, be able to read some defenses, make proper passes, and then set screens and be a presence on the roll. That's absolutely at the 4 and 5 spot what teams are trying to find today.
But you think players now, Brent, are smarter than they were coming in?
I don't know. I have to check the report cards, Kevin. No, the players, because of their versatility, and I think growing up not playing back to the basket and being asked to do a lot more things that require guard skills when they come into the game and coaches are asking them to do these things, they're more than capable of doing them.
Well, you look at the Miami Heat, and there's a lot of experience on that roster. But you know, Brent, even the role players who have been in this league for a while, well, they've carved out nice roles for the team as well.
You can never underestimate what it's like to have experience in the NBA, not only in dealing with training camp and a new coach, but the length of a season, and then potentially, if those things all come together, a nice long playoff run. They play a very controlled style, and Eric Spoelstra has the team pointed in the right direction. Great to see young players like Winslow getting some early important minutes for his career.
Winslow up top, Turner covering. A nice shot by Winslow.
Great self-confidence from Winslow on that play, taking it up strong inside.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. He's looking for McCollum and finds him. Here's Leonard, and he banks in the layup. Leonard's got 6.
Well, this is familiar territory for him, scoring off the second chance opportunities.
It's tipped. Leonard with the steal. 3 on 3. Here's Turner. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And it's 8 points for Evan Turner.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
They get it back. Winslow kicks to Waiters. Sinks the triple. 9 points in the game so far. Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Yeah, and when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, you just have to hope for the best.
Yeah, you never like to see anything like this happen for a player. Everything that you've worked for now up in smoke.
And the Heat making a change here. Richardson's checked in. Leonard with the bucket. Clock keeps going. 3 minutes into the second half now. There's Winslow. No good off the front iron.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
Yeah, you want your guys to attack with confidence, but that's just a bad look. Yeah, it's tough. His shot's been off today. Luckily, his team still has the edge in the game so far.
And here are the Trailblazers. They're on a 13-5 run. Poke loose. Lillard with no one around. And it's Lillard again missing.
One made 3 for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
And there it is for him.
Yeah, certainly an attitude change at halftime after sort of wandering around in the first. He's kicked.
The shot's good.
And an open path to the hoop there. Easy bucket. We've seen that far too many times today.
And knowing that's the kind of D the opposition has been playing, he's going straight for the jugular, just like he should.
Turner against Winslow. To the middle. Here's Whiteside. And the shot goes in.
And Whiteside gobbles up the close range opportunities at the basket like he did there.
Portland leading by 14. Hard to believe that Hassan Whiteside wasn't even in the NBA a few seasons ago, Brent. Took some time off, but what a find he has been since coming back into the league.
Well, it's been nice to see him re-engage and maybe turn around his attitude and work ethic and maybe wanting this at his size. You have to give credit to Whiteside for not giving up on himself and putting some of that work in to become the player he is right now.
And the foul called on Hassan Whiteside. That's his first foul. So for the Trailblazers, Ed Davis is checked in for Azili. Vonleh comes in for Turner. And Krebs subbed in for Lillard. And a new group in for the Heat. James Johnson's checked in for Whiteside. Williams comes in for Winslow. Wayne Ellington's checked in for Richardson. And it's Johnson in for Goran Dragic.
Nice job of using this.
Here we go. Let's draw it up. Look, I'm fine with our defensive effort, but I know we could be doing so much better on offense. Right now, we are shooting less than 50% from the line. We got to turn that around, guys. I want us driving to the rim, looking for contact. The next foul puts us in the bonus. So do not
motion, but Brent, it goes in.
Well, here's the thing, Kevin. If a center's guarding you, there's going to be plenty of space and time for you to load up from the three-point line. More than half of his shots coming from three-point range.
Al-Farouq Aminu, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. Dishes to McCollum. Johnson with the block. Over to the left wing. Ellington from outside. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Johnson's got 4 assists now tonight. Portland leading by 12. McCollum kicks to Aminu. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. And C.J. McCollum, one of the most efficient mid-range jump shooters in the league. It's a shot, Brent, a lot of defenses are willing to live with, and I guess he is too.
Yeah, he should be, because he's very, very good at it. He's still developing his ability to finish in the lane, over the top and around bigs, but that mid-range shot, so effective. He comes off a pick, he gets into the lane, and with great timing, can drop it on you.
They put 4 on 3. Good for basket number 7 tonight on a not-so-unlucky 13 shots.
He's given them a little bit of everything this quarter, but his scoring has been absolutely dominant.
On the wing, Williams. 14 feet away, and it's wide right. It's off the rim. Portland's gone 5 of 9 when they put up the three-point shot tonight. McCollum against Johnson. Here's the screen. Back to Crabbe from deep. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit will make it tough to come back. Trailblazers out in front. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts.
You got to keep tracking down balls, tracking down the rebounds, and looking to play and flow is good.
Moments ago, Coach Terry Stotts happy with the tempo, just wants his team to work hard in those 50-50 balls.
Yeah, and that could start to wear the other team down a little, maybe cause them to lose some of their confidence. Let's see how this plays out.
And thanks again for joining us. Let's see what happens here in the fourth. Time now for an injury report.
Kevin, I caught up with the head athletic trainer for Miami. Right now, he's saying it might be a severely sprained ankle, which is something every player hates to hear. He's not going to return to this game, and unfortunately, it looks like he could be out for a while, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Boy, you always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care of yourself.
Well, for how hard he competes in the game, you know he's going to do just the same when it comes to rehab. He may recover faster than most because of it.
McCollum and Aminu are out on the perimeter. Davis is out there with Plumlee, and it's Lillard in at the point. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Johnson, the pass to Whiteside. Portland grabs the miss. Aminu's got 3 rebounds now in this one. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Turner's checked in, and Miami also making a switch. Goran Dragic is checked in for Williams. Dragic against Lillard. And that's a foul. It's called on Wayne Ellington. That'll be his second foul of the game. Lillard against Dragic. Outside Turner. With the floater. And defense, not always something that gets a ton of attention, Brent, but it's the other half of the coin. It makes a difference when you think of perimeter defense. Who comes to mind as best guys at that position?
Well, Kawhi Leonard is causing all kinds of havoc for multiple players in our league right now from the wing. And you combine his athleticism, his length, his timing, and then the stability, Kevin, of really the defensive structure around him. That really pronounces him as one of the game's premier defenders.
The versatility, him, Green, I mean, these guys can guard a lot of different positions.
Yeah, again, there's ways that great coaches in our league teach professional teams that you can also have schemes defensively and just as many plays defensively to be effective on that end of the floor. But that part is about effort.
Then drops for him.
And as Dragic went up on the jumper, he knew the defense was there still. Finds a way to knock that one in.
McCollum dishes to Lillard, and it's Dragic with the foul. That's his 5th foul.
And you've got to be more careful in that situation. That's his 5th foul, and now he's walking a fine line.
Chris Bosh is checked in for Wayne Ellington. Here's Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Not shy from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Miami's gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Got a piece of it. Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. Here's Whiteside. Portland grabs the miss. Aminu's got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And it's Dragic with the foul. That's it for him. He's fouled out of the game.
And guys, at this point, he's probably better served to take a seat anyway. They've got no chance in this one.
Richardson, he's checked in for the Heat. Here's Turner. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Turner. Heat have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. And it's Bosch in the corner. Whiteside, and he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a three-point play.
And a nice show of strength from Whiteside there. Slapped on the shot, but still makes the basket. You know, around the league, Chris Bosh is thought about as such a versatile big man that still can dominate a game. Rare to have someone be so comfortable from anywhere on the floor with his size. Creating his own shot is very rare at the power forward spot, but expanding to the three-point line has made him devastating offensively.
He's been a different guy here in the second half. His shooting percentage far better than it was before the break.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And with Bosch in his play, he's still one of the best power forwards in the league. Brent, you have to include his name into that conversation.
Well, don't let Eric Spoelstra's secrets out of the bag with what Chris Bosh does for him defensively. That's where he shows so much versatility as a 4 or 5 man, completely mobile out there, and it allows multiple pick and roll coverages.
For Miami, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. A shot by Johnson, no good.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
You know, every coach should show players game tape of how he just boxed out right there. Great job with the footwork and using his body to step to the rebound.
And all on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Fantastic job by Chris Bosh there to get the ball that close inside and getting the defense to feel uncomfortable.
And that one misses. And you can't see Chris Bosh and not think of the season he was forced to miss out due to his blood clot. Glad to see him not only back on the floor, but making a full recovery from the issue.
And if by full recovery, Kevin, you mean participating in the All-Star game that very next year, that's some impressive stuff from Chris Bosh. You could see in the early part of the season how much passion he was playing with and how much fun it was for him to be back on the NBA floor.
And here's McCollum for 3. Bosh grabs the miss. Bosh has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Now here's Winslow, Plumlee with the steal. And it's Justice Winslow with the foul. So that will be his 2nd foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. And the first one drops. And this Blazers team built around pick and roll offense.
Well, Lillard out on the pick and roll is just so devastating, not only in driving the ball, but his continued proficiency from the three-point line. But last year, I think C.J. McCollum surprised a lot of fans, maybe not a lot of coaches, but a lot of fans with his ability to play the combo guard spot, hit floaters, and be a consistent second scorer.
Now here's Crabb. Ellington defending. 6 on the shot clock. And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That's his 3rd foul so far. Bonus situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. That's good from Turner. And Portland not the biggest market, but Brent, this is a Blazers team with definite financial resources.
Yeah, market, schmarket. When you're in Portland, Kevin, it is a great place to be. You're embraced by the community. The fans love you. And there's really not a lot of environments like this throughout the NBA. So Portland very proud of their Trailblazers.
Portland's gotten off 4 3-pointers in the final quarter, and 2 of them have fallen.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Portland.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Damian Lillard.
What a great teammate tonight with all of those assists. Such an unselfish player and always looking to be the creator and making one phenomenal pass after another.
The fans are just loving what's going on here tonight. A really good win for the home team.
Yeah, and good to see that these guys are excited, gave their all and then some. This is the result of all that hard work.
Napier, he's checked in for Evan Turner. Ellington kicks to Reed. He dishes it to Ellington. The three from Johnson. And Davis pulls it down. One thing we've seen from these guys is excellent passing.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync. And they're not finished just yet. They're going to make sure about this win.
That's the rub. They're leaving nothing to chance here, putting all their energy into this closeout.
19 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Well, this one is winding down now. Portland can watch the clock run out. Here's Napier. Left side, Leonard. Vonleh at the elbow. Knocked loose. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. They poured it on tonight. Dominant showing in front of a crowd that loved every minute of it.
And, you know, this game could really be a defining one for what they can do when they are playing at their best. I mean, being here at home no doubt helps, and the execution was flawless.
And that'll do it, folks. For Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Thanks, Kevin. Now we have the opportunity to Damian Lillard.
Talking about Damian Lillard, one of the smartest basketball players we were watching, passing him.
And that's it for tonight. But we've got a whole new NBA season ahead of us. For Shaquille O'Neal.